Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Xur Day. Basically, he comes in on Fridays and he leaves on Tuesday at reset. So we're gonna review the weapons and things that he has, and then I'm gonna give my basically my interest in certain weapons, like some things you should look out for, maybe possibly up to you. So the first weapon he has is Skyburner's Oath. It shoots a lob of fire explosive rounds. Basically, if you hip fire it, it basically shoots faster. Aim down the sights, it shoots slower, and it does bonus damage to a ball. So and it also goes through the shields, which is actually pretty decent. I don't know if Bungie's ever gonna buff this one, but we can hope. We have Celestial Nighthawk with a good total, 65 total. The stats are not the greatest in like certain things, but it's like a balance roll, I'm guessing. So we have a Heart of Inmost Light, a 65 roll. Another balance is basically for the Titan. Let me go back to the Celestial. So with the Celestial, it makes the gun, basically your golden gun, into one shot, and it makes you do more damage. And when you eliminate a target with it, it detonates and grants you super energy. Heart of Inmost Light, basically when you use one ability, it empowers the others. So if you use your barricade, it empowers your grenades. If you use your melee, it empowers your barricade and grenades. It's depending on what ability you want. This is actually pretty decent because you can pop a barricade and throw your Sentinel Shield in one hit with the Sentinel Shield throw. We have Fellwinter's Helm, which actually intrigued me. I didn't realize what this thing did, and it's probably really good now with the weakening effect that we had been added with Void 2.0. Basically what this does is when you do power melee final blows, it does a burst of energy, and it basically weakens the nearby targets. Finishers and final blows against more powerful enemies basically increases the burst radius and the length of the weakening effect, which isn't bad. I'm probably going to try to see if I can run a build with this or something, maybe like a Grandmaster, which wouldn't be bad actually. Alright, so his weapons, he basically has a last prediction with rangefinder, kill clip, which isn't bad, especially for this archetype. And Bungie's going to be buffing pulse rifles next season, their range, so they have their own optimum range. This is actually a pretty decent roll. You have this sight right here. Not bad. It gives you the handling and the range, and then you get Flare Magwell. Basically, you get the stability and reload speed, and then you have the kill clip. Handling Masterwork. It's probably not bad. The handling on this thing is probably not going to be bad at all. We have False Promises, Overflow, and Rampage. This would have been really good if it was like Ricochet rounds in the secondary, and then we have a Stability Masterwork. Oh, it has Chamber Compensator, so it has decent recoil pattern. Eternal Blazon, not the greatest at all. This is like the worst roll you can get for it. Maybe you might be able to use it, but this is like terrible. Like even with the right scopes and the good masterwork, this thing is not really great at all. Truth Teller, this might be decent because I was talking about this earlier with one of my friends. You can use this with quick launch and concussion. You can blind somebody or blind an enemy. If you end up killing them in the process, you basically get the multi-kill clip. So it's just like a mediocre roll, not the best. Like there are better rolls than that on the Truth Teller. We have a first in, last out. Basically the same exact thing as the grenade launcher. It's a okay roll, unless you really want to have a slug that gives you like grenade energy. You probably can use this in Crucible, which wouldn't be bad then, because it has Hammer Forge and Light Mag with Stability Masterwork to keep it steady. We have Aura's Edge. Not bad. This is not the greatest sword of them all at all. This is like one of the worst swords to get. It doesn't have really any good like benefits of it, because you can just use another sword. It has the uppercut. And I laughed at this roll earlier. Like I don't know why who sat down at Bungie and said let's put Ambition Assassin in the last column for the perks, but they did for this scout. I don't know why. Alright, now let's go down to the armor. And since I'm here, I want to bring this up in this video to combine this as a total number for basically all the newbies out there. So basically, what you want to do is, alright, a lot of people don't understand what the total means for armor. I have a couple of friends that ask me what that means as well. The total number on the armor. So the total number is at the bottom. Basically, it tells you what stats go into what point, whether if it's recovery, resilience, discipline, intellect, strength, or mobility. The higher the total, the better the roll on the armor. Like, look at the Seven Seraph gloves. So this is a 66 total. So most likely after you're done masterworking it and fully leveling it up, it's going to turn out to be a 80, I think an 84 roll. Where is it at? I have it. A 74 roll, a 78 roll. So it's not bad. It's a decent roll. You can go higher. Like if you look at my gauntlets here, an 83 roll. So this is basically an easy way to be able to tell whether you're going to have like a higher stat total. The higher the bottom number for your total on your armor, the better outcome of your stats in that armor piece. And you want to basically make sure you be able to match them up exactly how the way you want. Like if you look at me, I'm spec for mobility, recovery, and intellect. Everything else is very low. So I know my stat total will allow me to get my stats exactly where I want it. And before I end this video, there's one thing I actually want to show you guys that I think you guys should go pick up. This is really, really good sword. And I think it's going to be really, really good with Solar 3.0, which we're supposed to be getting next season with the new season. And, like, there's going to be a lot of good weapons that come out. And, like, I've been using swords lately a lot again. And especially with the volatile rounds, I'm hoping and I'm thinking Bungie's probably going to do the same exact thing with the round type thing. But it's probably going to be incendiary rounds or something like that. So, like, in case, you know, swords happen to be a big thing next season, and you want to at least try out swords and see how sword damage works, you get to take a quick look at this. So, Banshee is selling a really good roll on her sword right now. And it's the Warlock exclusive sword. The Warlock exclusive sword has been, like, basically the underclass of all the swords right now. But this roll is actually really, really good. You have two good perks together that synergize very well. And you have Tempered Edge. Like, you can have, I think, Hone Edge right here. You can put Hone Edge on it as well. Either one of them is good. But the thing that makes it really good is the fact that you get the Relentless Strikes and you get Assassin Blade. And which, a good thing about this sword is a Solar Vortex sword. And it's exclusive to the Warlock. So I think this is going to be a really good roll to have for the next season. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see in the future videos. Crizzy is signing out. Catch you guys later. No Shauna Game out.